Modern life keeps people constantly stimulated. Phones, notifications, work pressure, noise, stress. A state where the human nervous system is continuously processing notifications, noise, and pressure, rarely getting a chance to slow down. While your brain is dealing with that mental exhaustion, your body is likely sitting entirely still. Hours spent at a desk or in a car gradually create permanently tight hamstrings, stiff hips, and poor posture. To address both that racing mind and those stiff muscles, yogis have long relied on a very straightforward posture, paschimottanasana, or the seated forward bend. It is designed to stretch the entire back half of your body while physically encouraging the nervous system to relax. Before we begin, listen to your body. If you have a severe lower back injury, a recent surgery, or a torn hamstring, take this movement very gently and seek professional guidance if necessary. By the end of this short session, you will be holding this specific pose, creating space in your spine, and experiencing an immediate decompression of your own nervous system. Let's build the posture from the ground up. Start by sitting on the floor. Extend your legs straight out in front of you and sit up with a tall spine. Now, gently flex your feet backward, pulling your toes toward your body. You will feel your calf muscles and your legs lightly engage. In Sanskrit, the word paschima translates to the backside of the body, and uttana translates to an intense stretch. To achieve that stretch safely, we first need to prepare your back. This diagram shows exactly what needs to happen next. Take a deep breath in and actively lengthen your spine upward toward the ceiling, intentionally creating space between each individual vertebra. Establishing this tall, active spine is a strict requirement. You must protect your lower back by finding this vertical length before any forward folding motion can safely occur. Now comes the single most critical movement of the entire posture. You are going to fold forward, but that fold must initiate strictly from your hips rather than your waist. In this side-by-side comparison, the left shows aggressively rounding the back. The right shows the correct form, a straight spine hinging at the hips. This animated silhouette shows the exact mechanic. As you exhale, pivot forward slowly from that glowing hip joint, making sure to maintain the straight, lengthened spine we established earlier. Let your hands land wherever they fall. Depending on your current flexibility, they might rest naturally on your knees, your shins, or your ankles. Flexibility is not a competition. Maintaining healthy, safe joint alignment is vastly more beneficial for your body than successfully touching your toes. To finalize the fold, relax your neck. Drop your shoulders away from your ears and allow gravity to gently pull you downward. This highlighted line traces the posterior chain stretch, running from your calves, up the hamstrings, and across the spine. The pulsing warning colors at the hamstring insertions and lumbar spine show high tension zones, where prolonged sitting creates permanent tightness and excess strain. Settle into your position. We are going to actively hold this fold for the next 60 seconds. Focus on the sensation in your back. The true physical goal of this sustained hold is reversing that specific daily compression on your spine, not achieving maximum depth. As you hold the position, tune into your breathing cycle. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Make sure you are not holding your breath due to the physical effort of the stretch. Because your torso is compressed in this folding posture, your breathing rate naturally has to slow down. That slower, deliberate breath actively signals your brain to down-regulate your nervous system. This physiological shift is why forward bends carry a deeper yogic meaning. They act as a moving meditation, physically closing you off to the space around you and intentionally forcing your awareness inward. Compared to the constant external notifications and noise we talked about at the beginning, this pose provides a rare, necessary reset. Finding actual physical and mental release here requires surrendering into the stretch. It proves that growth doesn't always come from pushing harder. Sometimes it requires slowing down. Let's prepare to exit the pose. Take one final deep inhale and slowly hinge back upward, returning to a neutral, tall, seated position. Pause here for a second and actively observe your current state. you will likely feel a distinct reduction in back tension and a much quieter mind. As you can see on screen, your call to action is simple. I challenge you to practice this exact sequence for just 2 minutes every day for the next 7 days. Tomorrow, we move to day 8 of our video series, where we will cover Setu Bandhasana, the bridge pose, which provides the perfect counter stretch by opening the chest and strengthening the back. Until then, remember that committing to consistent, small daily practices of deliberate stillness is the surest way to create lasting changes in your body and mind.